In this problem, our absolute value is isolated, which is nice. If you're really on top of your game here, you can solve this pretty quickly. It's telling us there's an absolute value that's less than -2. And hopefully we all realize the lowest absolute value you can have is 0. So if you've got an isolated absolute value, the lowest it can be is 0. They're claiming it's less than -2, which is even lower than 0. You can't get lower than 0 in absolute values. Therefore, if you see that, you can just say right from the get-go that there are no solutions. Now, if you don't catch that and you start doing the problem anyway, that's fine. You can still get the right answer. And a lot of people miss that and proceed with the problem. That's fine. You'd have to write your positive branch. 3b plus 5 is less than or equal to -2. And since this is a less than problem, our answer we'd expect it to be a segment, a small distance from the center on the number line. So it would be joined with the word, and. Here we go. The negative branch, we'd have to switch the signs of the things that are inside the absolute value bars. So 3b would become -3b, plus 5 would become -5, and we'd still be less than or equal to -2. Then you just go through and solve these. Subtract 5 from the positive branch to get -7 on the right, and divide by 3 to get -7/3, which is -2 1/3. For the negative branch, you'd have to add 5 to give you a +3 on the right, and then you'd have to divide by -3. When you divide by a negative number, the absolute value sign, less than equal to, changes to a greater than equal to. And then 3 divided by -3 is -1. So you go to plot this on a number line. If you're less than -2 1/3, that ray looks something like that. And greater than or equal to -1 would look something like this. You go, wait a minute, since this is an AND problem, for my final answer, I can only include numbers that are in both of these sets at the same time. And these number lines never overlap, so there are no numbers that are in both sets. So again, either way you get there, your answer should be no solutions.